Hi everybody, it's Miss Delgado. So today is our second to last day of our residency, which means that we only have 2 more days of actual instruction, and then you'll have into the weekend to finish your creations that we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be doing a little something a little different today. We're not going to be taking pictures. If you remember from the last video, last week Friday was your last picture taking time. So by now you should have the 3 really important pictures that show the best part of you. Hopefully they are the best part. They're all the same, because with what we're learning today and Friday, it's going to be connected to writing about this particular best part of you. So if you remember, I showed you at the very first day this. So we're going to be working on the steps today we're going to be working on the steps that lead us to creating this word art piece. And what it says here in the creation is, the best part of me is my eye, because it helps me to see. And this word art piece is connected to this photograph, and that's why I've always had it in the background for our residency instruction. So again, what we're going to be working on this class and next class is our creation of this. And so today what we're going to start to do is just kind of generate some ideas around the words that we want to put in this word art piece. So this video is only going to be talking about the word art, the word part, so the brainstorming and the writing. I also created a jump rope video, so a smaller video that's going to talk about the creation part. It is like, I think, a 2.5-minute video, and there is a way to change it from showing in a video format to just having it as like a slide by slide video, so that it can go a little slower for you. But I thought it was just going to be easier to show the creation part that way. And so I hope you enjoy that video, because I had fun making it with my daughter. So I wanted to start off by just reading one more passage from the Best Part of Me book, just to kind of, again, give you an idea of words and how youth have used words to describe pictures that talk about the best part of them. This one's called My Back. My back. I picked my back because if I didn't have my back, then I couldn't move, because everything counts on my back. And I put hair in the picture because I like my hair. I can put barrettes in my hair, and I can braid it. My mom braids my hair a lot. She says I'm her little Barbie. My hair is longer than my short sleeve shirt. So the exercise that we're going to be doing today is going to be based on 2 main questions. And so those questions are, what is the best part of you? Okay, and you should already have shown that in your photography. So now it's kind of talking about it, thinking about the words that would go along with this picture of the best part of you. So what is the best part of you, and why? Why is it the best part of you? And then, if you remember, Miss Delgado was trying to encourage you to be more symbolic in your picture taking, so that if you are showing a best part of you, maybe you included a special object, or maybe there's a person included that means something to you, or maybe there's a background, maybe a really important part of your house or something that's kind of connected to all of this to help tell your story about the best part of you. So if those things are included in your final pictures, then also maybe talking a little bit about that, so that people can have an understanding of that. So I wanted to give an example about that. So in your Google Classroom today, you're going to see 3 things as far as like what we're going to be doing today. So there's going to be my example, and if you remember these pictures from the last time, I took one out to just exemplify that you're going to be choosing 3 main photographs that you like that show the best part of you. And then there's a brainstorm sheet that I created a brainstorm graphic organizer. And then there's also an example of how I filled it out, so that this way we could, so that I could give you an example of what that looks like. Going back to the pictures, so the images are showing what I feel is the best part of me, okay? And I feel that it's my feet and my legs, right? If you notice in the pictures, there are also other things in the photographs. So when I thought about my writing, when I was brainstorming my writing, I was also very intentional to kind of talk about those things, because as a photographer and as somebody who understands composition and symbolism, I'm intentional when I take these pictures, meaning that I purposely put these other things in the photograph to help the viewer or help the person looking at the picture tell a story, or to tell my story, the story that I'm thinking when I'm taking these pictures. So if you look, when you look at the graphic organizer, it says, using the 3 final images you listed on your photo journal, begin to brainstorm ideas of what you'd like to say about the best part of you. The images you write about should be of the same part of you, just taken differently. So going back to these examples, it's the same part of me, but it's just taken in a different way. So in the columns, it says, what is the best part of you? Why is it the best part of you? And then a symbolism column. So if there are other things in your photo, how are they helping to tell your story? So this is just a brain dump. It's a graphic organizer, so there's no right or wrong way of how to write the words. It's just kind of getting those thoughts out, right? It could be just single words, it could be poetry, it could be long sentences and paragraphs. However you like to write needs to be the way that you're filling this thing out. And so again, I did an example. And so for the first section, I said, what is the best part of you? I put my feet and my legs. And then after that, I wrote, they are the best part of me that I like to show the most. Okay. Then it says, why is it the best part of you? And I wrote, they are the strongest part of me. They keep me going. I'm always on the go. I like fashion, and it's a creative way to show the things I wear. And then for symbolism, look, Miss Delgado had a lot to write for symbolism because she loves the idea of symbolism. It says, the ropes show that I like to exercise and that I try to stay strong. I love art, and I'm always trying to show creative ways to show my feet. I thought the You Are Loved art was creatively painted, and even more creative that it was on the ground, because when people are walking, they tend to look down. The picture of the vinyl glove is showing the times we're going through right now. It's a creative way of showing my favorite part while documenting current events. So that's what I wrote as my brainstorm for the best part of me. So after you do that, right, after you do this brainstorm sheet, then what I want you to do is, in the folder, there's some examples, a few more examples from the book. So I just want you to kind of look through those if you need to. If you don't need to, you really get an understanding of what it is that we're trying to do, then it's fine. But there are a few more examples from this book, so I'd like for you to look through those to kind of help you with your writing. And then I want you to take all of the things that you wrote from this draft to now create 2 to 3 really strong sentences about the best part of you and why it's the best part of you, and doing some kind of explanation around your picture. And so I'm going to share with you what I wrote, but if you also look at the creative video that I made, the jump rope video that shows you how to make the art, it also is there. It's also listed there. But it says, the best part of me is my feet and legs. They are strong and take me places. I'm always on the go. I love fashion, and I can show this when I take these kind of pictures. So from this brainstorm sheet of my brain dumping and my ideas, I then created these final sentences to help me for my word art part. So what it is that I want to write on my word arts creation that will eventually look like this. I hope this makes sense. So your assignments today is to work on your brainstorm sheets, right? Fill out your brainstorm sheet. Come up from the brainstorm sheet with these 2 to 3 final strong sentences that you'd like to use in your word art piece. Okay. Then after doing that, I want you to look at the jump rope video and create, based on the jump rope video. So you're gonna, do this word art piece, and then you're gonna create in the video, and then by the end of that video, you'll have this writing collection, and then you're also gonna have a background piece that's painted. Okay, so it's quite a lot of work, but we're gonna do this between Wednesday and Friday. So Friday's instruction is just gonna kind of be a check-in of like where you are with these things. Okay, so again, today's assignment is going to be to brainstorm. Then from the brainstorm, write your words. Watch the jump rope video. When you're watching the jump rope video, you'll be taking these words to create something that looks like this. And you'll also be using the supplies from your art bag to create your background for your word art piece. Okay? So once you have completed that, then I'll bring you on Friday to like additional steps for stuff to do. Okay? So one more time, what you're gonna do is you're gonna work on your brainstorm. You're gonna, from your brainstorm, create 2 to 3 final sentences. And then you're gonna watch the other video, the jump rope video, that's gonna help to instruct you. It's gonna help to teach you to create your background for your word art piece. And it's going to instruct you on how to create these cool ways of writing your final sentences in a cool way. If you have any questions, please, this is the time more than ever to reach out to myself or Ms. Bools on the stream or through email so that we can help you because it is quite a few steps, but I know that you can do it. It's really not as hard as it may seem. So remember, you're going to be putting these words together into some final sentences, and then you're going to be watching the jump rope video to start the creation part of it so that you can finally, by the end of this residency, have this and 3 photographs, strong photographs that are going to be connected to this writing. Okay, so I hope that that helps you. I can't wait to see what you guys created. I'm really excited to see your photographs. I'm really excited to see your word art pieces. And so remember, you can reach out to us with any questions. And most importantly, just be creative and have fun. All right, guys, I'll see you on Friday. Bye.